Hello, good afternoon. Now I made the video in Portuguese. Now I'm doing in English. I'm gonna tell you about the story, how this company was built. Okay, so let's see. Tell you again. Yeah, this is the Rua Santa Maria. This is the oldest part of Funchal. About 50 years ago, 50, 60, 70 years ago, this was known as Funchal. This is the oldest part of town. So this company called Velhinho, he was born in the late 50s. In this area, you had a lot of industry, a lot of workshops, car shops and manufacturers, so a lot of things. So they decided to open this company in the late 50s. It was at that time it was like a tavern. The front side was like, say, for drinks, beverage, and the back side was like a wine for barrels of wine. They used to buy wine and then they stock the wine. This shop, yeah, you're seeing, this was the warehouse at that time where they keep I can show you. Yeah, this is where they keep the goods. Okay, the stock. So then in the middle 90s, in 1990, they remodeled the company, and the front side was turned into a snack bar, and the back side was turned into a restaurant. So it became a snack bar and a small restaurant. And then in 2003, then they changed just for a restaurant. So the name of this where they got the name the Velhinho, the name of the restaurant, came from the owner. He had a certain age, and he was known. They used to call him Velhinho, or the old man. He was known by the locals by that name. So then they decided, the company, they decided it was a good idea to put the name of the restaurant, the Velhinho. And then the doors. Okay, I'll show you again the doors. Okay. Then this started because before 2011, this when the door started to be painted. Okay, I can show you. Yeah, there's about 150 doors painted around the street. So what happened was in 2011, before 2011. This street was dead. There was nobody passing by. About 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it was a dead zone. Nobody, was a dangerous street. So then, the beginning of 2011, somebody threw this idea from outside. They had to discuss with the city hall, and city hall agreed. They talked to the local people. Local people agreed. They authorized them to paint the doors. So they started to paint the doors. I can show you, yeah, the store, yeah, on the side. So then what happened? They published in journals and websites in a lot of places. The doors, the painted doors. Okay, you got, yeah, on the street, on the side. So then we had a lot of tourism coming here. So and then in 2015, they decided to convert this space into this souvenir shop, in the store shop, because it had a lot of tourists. I started working in this company in 2011, 2012, I started work first in the restaurant. I worked in the restaurant for a few years, okay, and then when they opened this shop in 2015, because of my experience, I used to work. My first job, I used to work in. I worked in a shop like this, similar as this, but more bigger. And then, so they invited me to come and work in this shop, doing how I say, the days off of the workers. And then I stayed here definitive. So I've been here in this store for about more or less about 4 or 5 years. So this is our story, okay. So it's a company that's more than 40 years old, about 40 years old, okay. You see, that's the old days. About 50 years ago, they used to carry the wine. You can see in the image. About 50 years ago, you see, you know, you got the wines. That's how they carried the wine about 50 years ago. You see, they use the cows to pull the wines. So very nice. Okay, this is the street. Now it's not full of people. Okay, because of the COVID. Okay, but it'll be better. Okay, so this is our story of a shop. Okay, so I thank you very much for watching this about our story, the company story. Is about 40 years working, okay, and we're still here. So I thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Share this video, okay. If you have any comments, you can comment. Then if I made a mistake, then I can do another video again, okay. So enjoy your weekend and bye bye, and share the video, okay. Thank you very much. See you next week at 11 o'clock.